My name is Shabnam Assadollahi. I'm a proud Canadian of Iranian origin. I left Iran 30 years ago due to oppression and lack of human rights, which has been brought by the terrorist Islamist Khomeini's regime of Iran. And therefore, I have never been back to the country of my birth again. Canada is a federal parliamentary democracy, a free country due to her great, welcoming, friendly, and hospitable nature, which has attracted hundreds of thousands of immigrants to settle and integrate, and millions of tourists visiting Canada every year. The freedom and democracy of a country lies in the hands of its very citizens. All the vital decisions of the people in elections make a rigorous change in every country as they give the power over to the representatives to govern them through casting of valuable votes. Thought process determines their behavior to make the right decision in order to strengthen the reform and foundation of a nation. Today's mainstream media carries out manipulative political propaganda to alter pre-decisions of the citizens to vote in favor of some political parties. These deceitful slogans try to invade the minds of many through political correctness to accept wrong as right. We are to highlight their constituent partners, wide range of networks they have with the infiltrated radical groups and proxies whose operations is to destroy the peace and stability and endanger the national security and lives of Canadians, therein to establish some form of medieval system in Canada. I am voting Conservative Party by the simple process of elimination. The other two parties are simply not ready to lead the second biggest country in the world. Mr. Harper has done a very good job. People trust him. He keeps his word. The Conservative Party has proven that the well-being of this country is at its core concern. Mr. Harper has come out openly, promising to defend us against foreign cultural practices that would undermine our freedoms we have built and enjoyed over the past decades. Mr. Mulcair and Trudeau have turned their coats in order to gain votes of certain minorities, not realizing the dire consequences of such actions. Mr. Trudeau is not experienced nor educated enough to lead Canada. He's just too young and too naive to comprehend the consequences of his planned actions. His father, Pierre Trudeau, brought this country to its knees by forcing bilingualism and multiculturalism on its people. I am concerned about some leaders lending their ears and our wallets to the minorities, forgetting that it is the mature Canadians who have built this country and now feel that it is being sold in order to get votes. I am very concerned about some groups having rights to express their ideologies openly, while others have been curbed or simply outlawed. Canadians are simply afraid to express their opinions publicly for fear of being persecuted for it. Free speech is being slowly erased from the mosaic culture. I am very concerned about the trend of the political correctness and permeated our societies. We have been encouraged to keep our thoughts and opinions private for fear of being politically incorrect, for fear of offending the sensitivities of minorities. They, on the other side, have been given the green light to express themselves freely, make demands, and force the legal system to accept their cultural and ideological practices. Our youth has been ignored, not brought into forefront of the political life. Students in high school and universities should be encouraged to get engaged in the political life of Canada without being labeled as politically incorrect. Political correctness is killing Canada. It is not the country I have come to know. It caters to newcomers overwhelmingly, forgetting its own people who have built it. In Canada, we see the trend against the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. It's time we claim our rights and freedoms by choosing a well-defined party through a very analytical order. Otherwise, we will become slaves in our own country. The opposition parties whitewash themselves at every election time, except the Conservative Party. That's why I will vote for the Conservative Party in the upcoming election.